welcome back to my channel. Now in today's video I'm going to talk about primers. Now since Puja is coming, I know there are few girls out there who doesn't know much about makeup, but they want to know about it because they really want to look good during the Puja days. So I thought of doing this know more about makeup series. Now today's series is all about primers. So I'm going to talk about primers, how you will choose your primer and what kind of primer goes with what kind of foundation and all those stuff. So if you want to know about it, then please keep on watching. Once you're done with moisturizing your face, when you're about to do your makeup, the very first step of applying your makeup is to start with the primer. Now what primer does is that it keeps your makeup stay onto for a longer period of time. Also it helps in making your foundation not get oily very soon. And also it gives a very flawless base for your foundation to come upon it. Also it creates a barrier between your skin and the foundation, because if you're applying the foundation onto your skin, that can be like really harsh for your skin. So it's really important that you apply something in between the foundation and your skin so that it creates a nice barrier. I know you guys apply moisturizer, but that's not it. You need to apply a primer. One, it will be a barrier. Second, it will make the makeup last for a longer period of time. Third, it will not make your face look very oily. I know people doesn't apply primer, but it is really important, especially if you have got acne prone skin. This is a must step for you. And if you want your skin to be really good and nourished and well maintained, then you have to use a primer, because when you apply the foundation directly onto your skin, it is harming your skin a little bit. So in that case, primer, as I said, it makes a barrier. Please do a primer, especially during the pujas. You are going to apply makeup every day. Primers can be of different types. They can be water based, they can be silicone. A very important thing is that how will you understand that your primer is silicone based or not? Now if you check out the ingredient list of your primer, you will see that in the ingredient list there would be words which are ending with cone, or like methicone or something like this, dimethicone. So when you see those terms in your ingredient list, that means that your primer is a silicone based primer. I'll start with the primers, whatever I have with me. So the first type of primer I'm going to talk about is the ones from Inglot. So this is a silicone based primer. As I said about it, it absolutely blurs out your pores and it helps in making your makeup stay longer onto your face. So obviously if you want your foundation or your makeup to stay longer without your face getting oilier, so you can go with this primer.
Now the tube of this primer is really convenient because you can actually control how much of product you want to squeeze out, and as you guys can see that this is a purely silicone based product and it makes my face very smooth.
If you have got very large pores around here, so it will fill it up and it will make your face look like really smooth. So you can use this one. This is, I know, a bit on the expensive side, so if you want a primer for a reasonable price but you don't want to compromise about the quality, then this primer is a very great primer. This is from Blue Heaven. I have been using this primer since quite some time. It is amazing. This also blurs out your pores. It actually blurs out your face and creates a very nice smoothly textured canvas for your foundation to sit on it.
Now on the right photograph you can see that in the ingredient list it has got products which are ending with siloxane and cone. So as I said, this means that it has got primer in it, and again this primer is a squeeze of tube and it dispenses a lot more product than the Inglot primer. So you have to take a little bit from this primer, you have to push a little bit and you can apply it onto your entire face. Also, this primer helps in smoothing out your skin, and this is a perfect buy for the price you're paying for it.
Now for water-based primer, I have the Maybelline Dream One Day Perfect Dual Protection Lasting Base. It is very good because it is dermatologically tested, it is allergy tested, and also it is specially developed for Asian women. So you can absolutely go on with this one. This is from Maybelline.
Just looking at the consistency of this primer, you can say that it is a water based primer because it is quite drippy and it feels lightweight. So this is where the difference lies between a silicone based primer and a water based primer. Now silicone based primers are heavy in nature and water based primers are light. Since this primer has got a pink undertone to it, so it brightens up my face, and also it blends in very easily since it's a water based.
And it has got a squeeze of bottle, as you guys can see, so it is like really convenient to take out the product onto your hand. And also it has got SPF in it, so you don't need to apply a sunscreen protection along with this one, so this would work for you. Another is this one. This is the Nivea Men Aftershave Balm. Now this is an aftershave balm, but still it works great as a primer. So if you apply this as a primer, it is going to act like a water-based primer. It's really liquidy and smell is amazing. It's really amazing. So now this doesn't come with pump or anything because it's an aftershave balm. So you need to pour it onto your hand.
Now as you guys can see, it is very lightweight and it's kind of dripping. It is so watery, and once you apply it onto your face, it creates a nice sticky base for your foundation so that your foundation can stick for a long time.
Now next I'm showing you this NYX Lavender Primer. So this is also a silicone based primer. It has got dimethicone in it, and if you see the ingredient list, it has got dimethicone. Now this one comes in 3 variants, one in green, this is in lavender, and there is one in transparent, I believe. I'm not sure, I will write anywhere on the screen. The lavender ones which I'm showing you, the color of this primer is in lavender shade. What it will do, that if you have got a very dull skin, it will brighten up your skin. Also it will fill in the pore. Also it will make your makeup last all day long, and this is going to be your best friend. Trust me guys, this is one of the best primers.
Now you need to shake well before using this primer. I forgot it. Anyway, so this again brightens my face because of the lavender color in it. And if you are somebody who has got a very dry and dull face, now this is going to brighten your face and make you look flawless.
Now another primer is this Revlon Photoready Perfecting Primer. So this also has got dimethicone in it, so that is silicone is there in this primer. Now this primer has got a nice pink tinge to it, but once you apply it on your face, there is no pink tinge. This brightens your face really nicely. Again, if it doesn't suit you, don't apply it. You should do a patch test when you're going to the counter and you're grabbing your hands on these, especially silicone based primers. You should test it over here or anywhere around your face. You should test it and then you should get your hands on it. Now the best part of this primer is that you can apply it beneath your foundation. Also in some regular days, I'm not talking about the festivals, and regular days, if you want a little bit of smoothly textured face, you can apply it on your moisturizer and you're good to go.
Now this product has got a nice pump to it, so it's very easy to take out the product from inside. And also this product has got pink undertone to it, so it helps in brightening my face. Now one bad thing about this primer is its smell, and I don't know why, but it smells like bleach. And as you guys can see, it spreads and it creates a brightening effect.
Next primer I'm showing you is the ones from MAC. It's their Prep+Prime skin base primer. Now this primer has got glitters in it, so if you want a nice dewy finish onto your skin, you can absolutely go on with this one because it has got a little bit of glitter into this primer. But again, if you don't want it, it's alright. You can obviously go, I will always say go for water based primers. That is the safest primers you can ever use. But yeah, this is, I know, again a bit on the expensive side. I'm showing you guys both high-end and also drugstore products which are relatively cheaper. So this is another primer which you can go for.
Now only single pump of this primer will help you to cover your entire face. You don't need to press the pump again, and as you guys can see, it takes time, a little bit of time to blend in because it has got glitters in it. Now once I'm done blending it in, I will show you. I'm not sure whether you can see it on the camera or not, but it has got a little bit of shine or shimmer to it.
Finally, the last primer, which is like best for oily skin people, is this primer over here. This is the Loreal based Magique primer. It is very thick primer, and you can, I don't know if you can see the consistency. It's really thick. It will mattify your skin. It will help in blurring out your pores and everything, and it will create a nicely textured base for your foundation.
Now this primer comes in this jar bottle and you need to dip in your fingers to take out the product, so you can call it as a little bit of unhygienic. Anyway, so talking about the product, it is very thick and it is kind of sticky and has got a pink undertone to it, so it brightens your face and also it blurs out your pores like nobody's business. And you can see that also it creates a very smooth skin.
Very good for oily skin people, but not for dry skin people. I wouldn't recommend this for dry skin people because if you have got dry patches on your skin, this will exaggerate that. It won't make your dryness get vanished. It won't do that. And if you have somebody from the dry skin family, I would always suggest you guys to go for the water-based primers which are over here. Or for water-based primers, you should always pat the primer onto your face rather than like applying it like a moisturizer. You should pat it so that it gets really sticky onto your face and the foundation gets set onto your face really nicely. But the silicone one, what you need to do is you need to apply it in between your fingers. Rub it because you need to warm it so that it works better onto your skin. So you need to rub it between your fingers, and then when it gets warm, you need to apply it starting from your T-zone or starting from anywhere where you generally tend to get oily a lot. Now the negative part of silicone based primer is that many people get reacted to it because this gets into your pores. It actually fills up your pores. Now generally if a primer is filling up your pores, there is a tendency that you might break out. So not everybody's skin gets suitable for silicone based primers. So for them you can use water based primers. Now I hope you guys know how you can differentiate between a water-based product and a silicone-based product. So even in case of foundation, if you can see the terms as cone or methicone or silicone, anything of that sort, it means that even your foundation has got silicone in it. So if you are using a silicone-based primer, go with a silicone-based foundation. Please guys, this is your time when you need to know about the ingredients, you need to know about what products you're using on your skin and how it is going to react. You need to know it, because if you're very much new to makeup and you did your makeup on the day of show to me, you went out and after a certain point of time you saw that your makeup is like literally melting out of nowhere. Of course that is going to look bad. So you need to know what products you're using on your skin. You need to look into the ingredient list and then you should apply your product, whatever you're using, on your skin. So if you're using a silicone based primer, go with a silicone based foundation. If you are not finding these terms on your ingredient list, that means that product is a water based product. So in that case, you have to mix your water-based foundation with a water-based primer. So the primer's base and the foundation's base needs to get matched.
Now, if you ask my recommendation for the water-based primer, I would recommend the Nivea Men Aftershave Balm, and for the silicone-based primer, I would recommend the Blue Heaven Primer.
So yeah, with that I'm going to end this video. I hope it was helpful to you, and if it was, then don't forget to give a thumbs up. And also do subscribe to my channel. The link is in the description box below, or you can click on the red button which you can see over there. And I will talk to